I think you already know about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He was known as Iron Man of India. He was a freedom struggle fighter and he was the first Home Minister of India. He was championing unification of India. He was the champion of unification of India. Then he was holding responsibility of unification of India by using force to take Goa. Goa is under the colonial rule of Portuguese at the time of British India. And when India attained independence, Goa has autonomy. He was administered by Portuguese. Vallabhbhai Patel felt that if he left this Goa under the colonial rule, it will be detrimental for the unification and integrity of the nation of India. He was using force to retake this Goa. Therefore, he was understood as champion of unification of India. The BJP government under National Democratic Alliance gave high prestige and favor to the Vallabhbhai Patel. Vallabhbhai Patel was also known as the unifications and champions of Indian administrative and police service. Therefore, Indian administrative service, also known as IAS training center, was established named after Vallabhbhai Patel. And then in 1970, after 1970, this training place was shipped to Mussoorie. It was named after Lal Bahadur Shastri Public Administration. These programs, ex-Bharat Surestha Bharat, means through this program, the government aims to boost the existing cultures, connect between different parts of India, and enhance interaction between people living in different states. That means the government of India felt the need to integrate the peoples of India by making constant engagement and connection between the people of India. Therefore, the program must be started from the student. The student and cultural programs will be devised in future so that students and youth can exchange cultures by visiting different kinds of states. On the onset, the peoples or the students must understand the life and the conditions, the living conditions of other states. Therefore, today we are going to study and highlight about the life, the geographical history and geographical locations, and the development of Bihar. India is an Indian country with diverse cultures, language, and religions. One of the prominent writers, international writers, stated that when you cross Indian's area by 500 kilometers, you will never see the same cultures and the same language. That was Indian condition. Indian diversity is so multiple that integration is necessary. And mutual understanding between the people of India is very important for national development and national integration. In the past year, we have experienced that peoples of Northeast are discriminated by the plain people and the central mainstream people, especially in Delhi and southern part of India. Many students face acute discriminations and violence from the plain peoples, the central mainstream peoples. Therefore, the government felt the need to make understand Indian citizens and to make a strong bond between India, one nation, one noble nation. Therefore, this program should be a long-term engagement which will last for 1 year, starting from today. We'll make discussion, we'll make lectures, and we'll make quiz competitions, and we'll organize cultural programs, dancing and like that. And we are going to make you understand the life and the living conditions of other states through these programs. Today, I am going to make you understand the state of Bihar, the poorest state of India. As you already know, that Bihar enjoys rich endowment of human resources and natural resources, but the state remains the poorest state. That means governance and political system is very important to improve the living conditions of the state. Being a rich in natural resource doesn't bring any improvement in the living conditions of the people of the state unless a good government, a good system of administrative deliverance or public service is promoted in the state. Therefore, Bihar is the third largest state by population. It is the third largest by population and the 12th largest by geographical area. The state of Bihar is the 12th largest of Indian state by area. It is the third largest by population. Bihar is located between 26.4 latitude east to 85.2 latitude east. That means Bihar is located between Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. It was bounded in the north by Nepal, and in the east by West Bengal, and in the west by Uttar Pradesh, and in the south by Jharkhand. Bihar was established in 26 January 1922 under the colonial regime. That means the British legacy. Under the British rule, Bihar was established on 26 January 1912. Bihar attained statehood in January 1950. It has 38 administrative districts. It has 38 districts, and it has 245 legislative assembly seats. In Mizoram, we have 40 seats. Bihar has 40 seats of Lok Sabha and 16 seats of Rajya Sabha in the Union Parliament. The administrative capital is Patna, and the present Chief Minister is, who understand, Chief Minister of Bihar? Can anyone tell me? Is anyone?
Who is the current Chief Minister of
Chief
Bihar?
Minister of Bihar? Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar. Rashtriya Janata Dal. Let us look at the demographic profile.
The CM in all the states of India.
Bihar has the populations of 1,029 lakhs, 1,029 lakhs, 4,636 as per 2011. The sex ratio is 918 is to 1,000. Density of the population is 1 1,102 kilometers per square kilometer. Per square kilometer, 1,102 people reside. This is the density population. Bihar is the most densely populated in India. It ranks the third largest state by populations. The major index of Bihar is Bhojpuri, Mathils, Nagahar. They are commonly known as Biharis. I like to highlight that I know 3 persons, Indian administrative officers who were under Bihar leader. Mr. J.K. Samlura, he has been passed in 1996, like that. He was an administrative IAS officer in Bihar. Pu Lian also IAS officer in Bihar. He has passed last year. Lampian Kyoma, Pu Bipia. He was still serving in Bihar as administrative officer in IAS officer in Bihar. Let us look at development indices, development levels. Development, every state can be compared with measurements or indices like developmental indices. This includes Human Development Index. The first one is GDP. Gross Domestic Product of the state is 612 lakh crore. Income is very high. But let us look at the per capita level. Per capita incomes of Bihar is rupees 46,664. That is very low. US dollar 620. It is one of the most poorest states in India. Human Development Index represents development levels of the state, like healthcare, nutritional status, and educational attendance, like that. The Human Development Index indices attained by the state is, in the latest 2011, it is 0.447, one of the second lowest in India. Orissa is the lowest. Human Development Index, the most good performance is Kerala, Punjab, and Goa. This index indices development level. If this index is very high, the state enjoys quality of living and development. Literacy persons of the state is 63.82. 63.82 as per 2011 to 2012 economic survey. The state has the following information, the following important information and for the state. The first is the state songs is Mera Bharat Ke Kanak Har. It means the garland of India. The garland of India is the state song of Bihar. To understand the state songs of Mizoram, what is the state song of Mizoram? The state song of Mizoram is Onam Kalpatakia. The state animal of Bihar is Mithun. Lion, right? Oh, Mithun. The state fruit of Bihar is mango. And the state flower is Kachar. And the state bird is sparrow. Sparrow head. Here. Let us continue. So you may like to visit Bihar. When to visit Bihar? When is the most suitable and climatic conditions and period to visit Bihar? Bihar enjoys subtropical monsoon and mild and dry winters and hot summer. It is hot in summer. The maximum temperature may reach to 42 or 41 in some places. 42 or 41 Celsius centigrade. In the winters, the temperature is mild and dry, and it ranges from 8 or 4 to 28. The temperature reaches 32 to 42 between April to August. Don't visit this period, it's very hot. If you want to visit Bihar or Patna like that, you may visit to winter. That means from November to March. It is the best and ideal period of ecotourism. During October and March, you may visit to Bihar. You will enjoy many historical sites and monumentals and aquatic and natural beauty and landscape. Bihar is a home of 7 national important institutions. Let us look at the education side. Bihar enjoys quality education, especially in higher education. The Brahmgah Medical College is famous. Many Mizo doctors are trained, have finished medical, MBBS and MD from Brahmgah Medical College. It has 7 national institutions of national importance. I think you have already known about Nalanda. Nalanda means the oldest university, Buddhist university in the world. Not only Buddhist, the whole university, the oldest university is Nalanda University. It was remodeled and re-established by NDA in 2004. Now, Nalanda University, located in Bihar, has visitors and professors from Buddhist countries like Japan, South Korea, and the university is very famous. Patna University is the 9th oldest university in India, and the Bihar, the Brahmgah, Gaya, and the major city has different kinds of universities. IIM, there are 3 IIM, Indian Institute of Management, IIT, and Engineering College, and Medical College, and Research Center. Bihar has Dolphin Sanctuary. Also, Bihar also has Valmiki Dolphin Sanctuary and National Park. Valmiki National Park. Bihar has attained quality education, especially in higher education. Even though literacy percentage is very low, the state is endowed with engineering college, medical college, horticulture college, and veterinary science, and Indian Institute of Management, Indian Institute of Technology. Bihar enjoys this enjoys quality education in higher education. Bihar has the most important and famous university like Nalanda University. Bihar has Mahavir temple, the famous Hindu temple also. Many historical sites are located in Bihar because the northern part of Bihar are plains. Many rulers advanced to these fertile lands and invaded India. Therefore, Bihar has been ruled by many empires, Chola empires and Maurya empires and the Mughal empires and the British. Do you understand Buxar, Battle of Buxar in history in high school? The famous Battle of Buxar was fought between Anglo-French and Indian and English. It was fought between East India Company run by the British and Indian rulers. It was the Indian ruler who had defeated at Battle of Buxar by Robert Clive. This famous war was fought in Buxar in western part of Bihar. Therefore, Bihar is historically very important for Indian education, Indian history. Modern Indian education, modern India history, modern India is concentrated on West Bengal and Bihar and Delhi. Battle of Plassey was fought between British and Indian rulers in West Bengal. Battle of Buxar is also very famous. It turns the history into the Indian empire has been destroyed at this war. Therefore, Indian empire set down. Therefore, the British enhanced the supremacy over Indian rulers, and British Empire was established after this Battle of Buxar and Battle of Plassey. Therefore, many historical sites and monuments still exist in Bihar and West Bengal. Therefore, this state is very important. It is the central mainstream India. The major language of this Bihari are Hindi. The principal food are rice and wheat. The best time to visit this place is known as November to March. That is all about the Bihar. Let me stress that Ekta Bharat Shrestha programs aim to enhance interactions, understanding, and promote mutual understanding between the people of different states and unity through the concept of state and unity sharing. That means this program Bharat Shrestha Bharat program aim to unite India. It tried to make a strong bond between different people living in different parts of India. Therefore, the central government give importance to these programs. The aim of this program is to celebrate the unity and diversity of India, to strengthen and enhance the bond between peoples in India, to promote the integrity of a nation through structure and engagement. Therefore, this program will go on and go on till Indian integrity be strengthened and the bond between India so strong that one nation, one noble nation attained. The Kazumka Veda and Bharat Shrestha Bharat program. So descriptions of these programs, and I try to make you understand about the state of Bihar. I will discuss about in detail about Bihar, area, location, and state information, demographic profiles, and human development index, and tourism and education of Bihar. These programs is the programs of the Government of India initiative about all the states, including Union Territory, to know each other. The programs of this Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat program. Ek Bharat means one nation. Shrestha Bharat means noble nation. One nation, one noble nation. Ví dụ trong tối thì nắm thì lung rua nắm giàu thì na ani. Chú với là điên cắn sợi cho ani. Rồi sinh cầu cao bên là hôn được cái điều làm. Ví dụ trong cả cái gì góc độ nữa, ví dụ cái đó nha. Asal to national integration program and refer to the program ni long term engagement ni akin katsu makan tu ni ku iste kan na buat indon tu kan soi masa dua ni the Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat means responsible one nation, a responsible nation. It is the Government of India initiative that was launched by the Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, on